I'm a gorgeous, sexy transgender woman. Now, if you're a man who's looking at me and worrying about how you might be gay because you think I'm hot, I've got some great news for you. You're not gay. You're just transphobic. So rest easy, transphobic dude bro. You're gonna be just fine.
This sounds very gay.
Now hang on one second. Let me get this straight. So basically what that person just said is that if you're a straight man and you're not attracted to him, then you're a transphobe, right? There's no middle ground there. It's just attracted to him or a transphobe, right? Well, okay. If you want to slap that label on me, I will wear it like a badge of honor. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a very quick and fairly crazy weekend Clown World update for you guys today. And as usual, we have no time to waste. So let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. So here we have this photo of this person with cowboy boots on here. The photo is captioned, "You can't even tell I'm a guy anymore." Huh?
What the Buffalo Bill?
All right, let's keep this party rolling with yet another person who has a severe case of TDS, also known as Trump derangement syndrome. The comment says, "Are you not a Trump fan? Question mark. Oh, I'm sure this lady's a huge fan of Trump. Roll it."
I would rather roll around in poison ivy than drive myself to Costco on a Saturday afternoon, holiday weekend, myself in the electronics section, on the way home swing by my 20th high school reunion. When I got home, I'd shave my armpits with sandpaper and then take a bubble bath filled with 1,000 tiny knives. Then I would vote for Donald Trump.
Oh, shut up, silly woman.
Hey, real quick, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're enjoying the videos, you like the content, you want to help support the channel, or if you want to trigger people like that last woman we just heard from, grabbing one of these t-shirts is a great way to do it. And here we have the Revenge Tour 2024 t-shirt. Now, this mugshot is the most famous mugshot in the history of all mugshots. So if you want to grab yourself a little piece of history, there will be a link to the t-shirt in the description box below. And I also have some other very cool designs you can check out as well.
That is awesome.
All right, let's get in the spirit of Halloween with these next couple of clips since Halloween's only, a week away. Anyway, so this young lady is going to tell us what we can't wear for Halloween. Roll it.
What's up, guys? With Halloween coming up, I want to go over some costumes that you should avoid. Avoid any type of Native American princess, Native American headdress, avoid Native American anything, okay? Just throw that out. Avoid anything regarding the G slur, which I'll put up because I'm not going to say it. Just get away from it. And for the love of God, please don't dress up as a Mexican man, woman, anything like that. Don't even think about dressing up as a geisha. Please leave sugar skulls alone. Do not buy this f***ing wig. This is literally self-explanatory. Don't. Refrain from whatever this tried to be. Go ahead and leave voodoo alone.
Why don't you mind your own f***ing business?
Yeah, so my advice for Halloween is wear whatever the hell you want. Have fun and enjoy it. And pay no attention to these woke people talking about cultural appropriation. Now, this next clip, this is a little dicey because if you're a kid and this is your mom, what do? Roll it.
My white kid wants to dress up as a Native American for Halloween. What made you think of that? Yeah, you really love watching Pocahontas, don't you? And you love her pretty clothes. Did you know that Pocahontas was a real person? Except that wasn't her real name, and the true story was a lot more complicated than the movie. We can look it up together to learn more about her life and her culture. But basically, people and cultural groups like Native Americans that have less power are often treated badly, made fun of, or hurt in different ways. So when a person or a whole culture is reduced to just a costume that we can put on and take off without us really understanding the meaning behind it or the struggles those people have been through, it can feel hurtful to them. Like, when I was a kid, a popular costume was hobo, which was just sloppy clothes and pretending not to have a home. But we wouldn't do that now. We didn't mean anything bad by it, but it made light of a serious situation without us appreciating how difficult it really is for people who don't have a place to live. I know you just want to wear the costume because you love the movie. It's not your fault that history can be so complicated. But since we're not from an indigenous culture like Pocahontas, and we'd be wearing clothes like hers just for fun, we should choose a different costume. Maybe you could dress up as an explorer to honor her bravery, or you could pick a costume celebrating our culture.
You could shut the up.
And just when you think these woke moms couldn't get any nuttier, here we are. The caption says, in need of help. White moms, how are we addressing police with our children? How are we ending the idolization of police? Oh, this should be good. This should be real good. Roll it.
To my white moms. All right, how are we talking police to our children? Yeah, my daughter yesterday showed up with a little sticker that looked like a police badge. Apparently the police just showed up at her daycare. They ran their lights. They're like, whoop, whoop, we're here. And they were passing out badge stickers like they were candy. My daughter got to hold a walkie-talkie. She came home. She said, Mom, I'm a junior ranger. I need a police car. I was like, what the? Okay. We all know that my child's experience with the police is going to be vastly different than children that don't look like her. We all know this, okay? And I need to make sure I crush the idolization of police in her. Nope, not happening. Because God forbid I raise a child that sees someone get in the broad daylight by the police and blames that person. The police were just doing their job. No. So moms, what resources are we using? What books? What talking points? How do we discuss this? I had no idea it started this early. She is 4. Okay, please help me. Okay, thanks.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Now, there is a very, very simple formula to avoid any really bad interactions with police officers, and there's a certain part of the population in this country that just can't seem to figure it out, even though it's so simple. Don't resist arrest. That's it. That's literally it. And I don't know why they can't figure it out. They keep resisting, and they keep getting the same results, and they still can't figure it out. Anyway, next up, so this is a new gender term, I guess. New choice. I don't know. Roll the film.
Hey, Mom, I heard about a new gender term.
Oh, cool. Is it a term you identify with?
I prefer not to label myself, but it means feeling disconnected from the idea of gender in general.
Well, what's the word?
It's called new choice.
Oh, I've heard of that term. It's like having a null gender or like gender doesn't exist.
Yep, exactly. And I think it differs from agender in that you also want your body to reflect that null gender.
So to me, both of those sound like how you describe your gender. Why is it you don't identify with either?
Even the word new choice connotates some sort of gender standard or gender role when really I don't want any of that.
I guess I shouldn't assume just because a word sounds like it describes you that it's a word you will identify with.
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
All right, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen. Now, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. I think this young fella took his lady friend out to get her nails done, and she's sitting in the background there behind him, flipping him off while he's having a grand old time dancing. So, good for him. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by, first sponsor is Deshaun Charles. Thank you so much, sir, for sponsoring yet another video. I really, really appreciate the support. Second sponsor of today's video is the Montgomery Group. The Montgomery Group. Thank you guys so much for your generosity and support. I really appreciate it. So, Deshaun Charles and the Montgomery Group are today's sponsors. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, we've seen enough. Get this off the screen, please.
You should call him a dork.
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up with this clip. And like I said at the beginning, very short video today. I actually wasn't even going to do a video today, but there is so much nonsense going on out there. And I feel obligated to keep you guys updated on the happenings of Clown World. So here we are. Anyway, guys, this last clip is sure to get some of you very hot under the collar. It says, transgender activist gives a warning to women. Listen to the language. The language is always changing. Listen to the language. Anyway, things are clearly getting crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
Trans women exist in women's spaces because we are women. And I know, honey, my voice is deep and I don't pass all the best, but I go to the women's restroom. And I use the women's restroom, and that space is available for me because I am a woman. We're veering away from I identify as, and we're veering into I am a woman or I am a man. Like trans men are not, like we're not saying like we identify as anymore. We're saying we are, because to exist is to be. We are who we say we are.
No offense, but you are a stupid asshole.
And you ain't black.